Oh, hey! Welcome to a special Christmas episode of Grilling with Welly. Now, normally my specialty is grilling, but because it's the holiday season, I've enlisted the help of Santa's favorite elf, my mother, and we're going to bake the world-famous family recipe Christmas cookies. So, stick around, pull up a mug of hot cocoa, pour a little peppermint schnapps in there, and let's spread some Christmas cheer. Tonight on Grilling, I guess actually it's Baking with Welly. Cheers, y'all. There, now isn't that festive? Step one, we take 1 cup, which is the equivalent of 2 sticks of butter, throw it in our mixer. KitchenAid doesn't sponsor us, but if they want to, they know who to contact. We're going to kick that on a lower setting, right about 2. Nope. Yeah, that'll work. So let that start creaming. We want to make sure that we're keeping it down the sides and down there creaming. Our next ingredient, again, this is an ancient secret family recipe, and with baking, as opposed to cooking or grilling, baking's more of a science. You want to do things exactly by recipe, whereas cooking, grilling, like I do, you get a little bit more, you know, loosey-goosey. So we're going to slowly add in 1.5 cups of sugar. Just slowly. It's very key that we do this slowly, that way all the ingredients can mix well together. If I had a nickel for every time I was beaten with that wooden spoon I used the other night.
Okay, that's enough. Just pour it in.
Now, to make some cookies, you need to break a few eggs. It's a little kitchen humor for you. So we're going to take 3 eggs. I've already got 2 cracked, but you know, for aesthetic purposes, we got to crack 1 on screen. Make sure we got no shells. A few years ago, I was able to do that one-handed, but I've lost some of my touch in the kitchen. Let's get our mixer back on.
Fork. Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to mix these eggs up first. My wonderful executive producer is telling me. Smash those yolks to really help break them up good. And mixing eggs, it's all in the wrist. If you have a teenage son, he could probably do this part. He'd be quite good at it.
Okay, that's enough. Pour it in.
Give that some time to mix up. Our next step will be the secret ingredient to these cookies. And I'm full of secrets. Now, it ain't Mexican night, but we're using sour cream.
Turn off the mixer.
Oh, we're going to turn off the mixer because my mom said to turn off the mixer. It's a cup of sour cream, which is a whole 8-ounce thing of sour cream. Get that in there. Make sure we're scraping, that way we get it all in.
Get it all. Pay for it.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there nice and deep like. Now, I don't know why this recipe calls for sour cream, but it do. Normally, if we were grilling, I could give you some scientific or culinary reason why, but baking's not exactly something I do all the time. So I can't give you a reason. But we put it in there.
It's what makes them soft.
So, it's what makes them soft. So we're going to get our mixer back on.
Vanilla.
Thank God the professionals here. We add our 1 teaspoon. Do I have the right one? I do. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. In this family, we use real vanilla extract because it has alcohol in it, because it's the holidays. Your family makes you need alcohol. So while that's mixing up, we're going to sift together our dry ingredients. Our dry ingredients are 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, very key, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 2 teaspoons baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I have that all already in a bowl, so we're going to sift that all together. We've got a lot of flour and a little of the other things, so you got to sift it well. Make sure everything's mixed in together. Use a fork. Use a fork. I don't know why, but everybody says use a fork, so use a fork. My mom told me to use a fork, so I'm going to use a fork. Yeah, what she said. That's what she said.
Really?
So, get this all nice and sifted together. Make sure you're getting in the bottom. It's okay if we get a little messy. It's fun. It's festive. Maybe take a little bit of our Santa's potion. That's good. Now this next part, I'm not super confident with. I'll be honest, like baking, unless it's like Betty Crocker from a box, Like, I'm not super confident with it. I love it, but I'm not super confident. So we brought in the professional for this next step.
Can I turn it on now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need to slowly add the flour while the rest of your mixture is mixing. And I'm just, not good at doing things in a finesse way.
You see what I'm doing?
Yeah, you're holding it and gently tapping.
Yep.
Just tap it in. You're just tapping it in. It's fucking delicious.
Stop swearing.
That's mine.
Go ahead and take a taste.
Okay. So after that's all mixed together, pop it off with your clean hands. Take a little taste. That's good.
More? Okay.
No, that's good. That's great. That's perfect.
Okay. All right.
That's on point.
Okay.
That's zoom. Big sheets, big sheets of aluminum foil. Oh, this is my barbecuing foil. Get all of it off of your KitchenAid specific mixer. Paddle mixer. Get it all off of there.
Okay.
We'll speed this up through the magic of cinematography. Okay.
So that's what you're going to do.
I think I got this.
Try to release it as much as you
Try
can.
to release it from the outer edge as much as you can.
Okay, and it's very heavy.
It's very dense.
Yeah, that's a good word. Okay, down, tip down. Okay, now, so there's going to be resistance, and you don't want to rip the foil because that's going to, pull backwards. So just use your hands and wipe it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why we always wash our hands, boys and girls.
Okay, so now you're going to
get back in there and get the rest out.
Yeah.
I got it.
All right.
I got it.
Okay. If you can, try to get it shaped a little bit like a meatloaf. If you can. It's very hard to try to deal with, so.
Meatloafs.
Try to.
You hear that, kids? Get it shaped like a meatloaf. So, once we get that all going.
Okay, wait. You can get more off of here.
I'm not done. I never said I was done, lady. This is the best fucking cookie dough you just eat raw. I could probably eat this every day of my life. I'd be even fatter than I already am, but it's fucking worth it. So once you've got your dough all onto your aluminum foil, we're going to wrap this up. Leave it a little air pocket on top. Just a little. Get it wrapped up.
Don't push down.
Don't push down. You want that air pocket. And then you're going to throw this in the freezer
For 1 to 2 hours.
for 1 to 2 hours.
Or the refrigerator overnight.
Or the fridge overnight. Do you want to just step in and tell the people, Mom? All right. I got a cooking show to produce, lady. I love you. Thanks for birthing me. So yeah, it's like my dear sweet mother said, either pop this in the fridge overnight or in the freezer for about an hour or two. Because right now we can't, it's a very goopy dough. You can't roll it out. It's got to set up. So we're going to go toss this into probably the overnight, find some room, get out of here, milk. Maybe grab ourselves a little treat while we're in here.
Oh, jeez.
But luckily, through the process of television magic, we've already got dough made and ready to roll out for you guys. So stick around, find out what's next on Baking with Welly. Cheers, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know if it's technically called cheesecloth. I think it's called a baking cloth. But you want to flour it so that you don't feel the cloth anymore. You just feel a smooth silk flour layer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then you put that on. You gotta smush it down. You roll it out, 1/4 inch.
Okay.
Get a ruler if you need one. And
Have you ever used a ruler for?
I did.
When did you use a ruler for this, Mom?
First time I did it by myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who told you a 1/4 inch?
Grandma.
Okay.
Grandma Thelma.
My great grandma. So the first time you ever made these with her, she just said, "Janet, pull out the ruler. Make sure that's a 1/4 inch."
No.
Well, you were so nervous, you went out and pulled. Okay.
She said, "Oh, I don't know about 1/4 inch."
Okay.
So, okay. You ready? You gonna do anything here?
I think we just got all we needed. All right. So we've got our dough rolled out 1/4 inch, like my mom said. I think she's gonna let me have my cooking show back now. So the key to these, you get whatever. These don't just have to be Christmas cookies, but we've always made them at Christmas. Get whatever cookie cutters you want. These are a collection of some of the family cookie cutters that are older than me, and So grab whatever shapes you want. It doesn't matter. But the key is so that to minimize you having to like keep re-rolling this dough out, start at the edges, get as close to the edge as you can, give it a nice little tap, and just pop it. Now these require an air bake cookie sheet, and they're called air bake because they have air inside them. I don't know why they require air bake cookie sheets, but again, it's what Janet tells me. My mother, I mean. So yeah, just keep going around the edge. We've got 2 trays cut out, ready to go. Magic of TV production. Oh fuck, we lost one. Oh well, that's okay. Babs will eat that one. You want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and these will bake for 8 to 10 minutes. Now, we say 8 to 10 minutes, but the trick with these is you're going to stagger your trays. One on the right on the top, one on the left on the bottom. This ensures us easy cooking. So instead of 8 minutes, we'll do 4 minutes, and then we'll flip them. So we set our handy dandy timer to 4 minutes, and we wait. Do whatever you want in those 4 minutes. Write a poem, sing a song, read a book. I'm going to drink a beer. Stick around. Baking. We're going to give them a little check. Oh, those are perfect. I'm going to pull these out, and then I'll tell you exactly what you're looking for. Take one tray out.
You can lean it on the ground.
Take another tray out. Now, normally when we do these, it's like an assembly line. Like we've already got. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to burn myself. We've already got. We've got an assembly line going. We've got the next 2 trays ready to throw in, and then we go into the other room for cooling. The touch that you want, it's going to be like pillow soft. There'll be a little give, but not a lot. It's soft in the middle, but it gives you a little resistance. We're going to come into our other room, dining room, where we have our cooling station ready. You're going to lay out either wax paper or parchment paper, and you're just going to gently guide these off. If you made your dough right, these should just slide off. Occasionally you get one that's stubborn.
Good job.
Okay, my mom's got to go over here and flex on me. Oh, it's not so easy, is it, Mama?
Give me my other spatula.
So just, you know, if you got to give them a little bit of a pop to loosen them up, but they should just fall off. After about 5 minutes, come back, flip them for good even cooling. Get your next batch going. Now we make a special frost or icing for these. You can frost these ices with anything you want. You can eat them just how they are. They're delicious. So I hope this was helpful. I hope I taught you some things, and I hope that this is a Christmas memory we can all build on for us, ourselves, each other, and maybe our children one day, if God forbid I ever have children.
God forbid.
So, eat, drink, and have a Merry Christmas. This has been Group Baking with Welly. Merry Christmas, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Alex, you're letting those cool, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Some kids never grow up.